So I just saw a video of the chick that ran whatever, maybe it's the 400 and one, number six. Whew. I didn't have any expectation that the spirit was going to move so much about that. So let's see in in the essence of that moment, I had like the fullest of full body chills, like hair standing up for a long time, just and like it moved me emotionally. So what does he want to say about us and running our race? Because we are all here running our own race in this life. Wow, you can't even make this up. Crown, 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 aka the gold, you know? And humility is key. Those two came out together. Crown. What else? What else? What else? Remember that you will be crowned. You will be crowned as you step into your divine identity and your divine purpose, and you have one. And you don't have to deny that you have a divine identity. In fact, you must not deny that. You must keep going. You must keep going and know that you have a divine identity and that fulfillment of gifts. Fulfillment of gifts. Fulfillment of gifts. Oh, and I'm hearing this right now, like not as in like presents, as in like gifts, wrapping, but rather the fulfillment of your gifts in the divine identity. Keep going because there's a future fulfillment of your gifts. Your gifts are not fully developed yet. There is still fulfillment of your gifts that are happening. I've been rolling with spirit since I was a little girl. I've been a weird spiritual person since I was little. I've had my seasons where I ebbed and flowed in it, where sometimes I just wanted to be normal. Sometimes I didn't know how to integrate it into a life where I was still pursuing what I thought meant success. I was trying to figure out how I fit in this whole thing. The wind, sorry. Woo. That just like immediately took me back in a vision of watching that girl run, freaking run, run, run. Like, wow, like run your race. And the wind, the wind, the wind in your sails, the wind will be in your sails, pushing you as the fulfillment of your gifts come to fruition. Know that it's going to find you no matter what. Devotion. Know that it's going to find you. Remain in devotion. Remain in devotion. Be devoted to yourself. Be devoted to the genius, the divine identity genius that is you. You are lovable and already loved. You are lovable and already loved. You are so loved for who you are. You are so loved for who you are. Even if you're not walking out your divine identity yet, even if it still doesn't make sense to you, even if you feel like you're in the mushy season of the caterpillar to butterfly, like if you're nobody yet, maybe if you're still even the caterpillar and you're like, I don't get it. Like I feel this call. I feel like I have this thing, but it doesn't look like anything yet. It doesn't matter if it doesn't look like anything yet. There's still going to be fulfillment of your gifts. Remain humble. Remember that you are crowned. From outside of time, you are royalty already. You are divine royalty. You are divine royalty. You are lovable and you are already loved. Remain in devotion to your creative genius. Remain in devotion to your divine identity. One more. The Wheel of Fortune. Because what is ahead of you is so much greater than what is behind you. The fulfillment of your gifts as you stay devoted to your truest self, your truest, realest self. The Wheel of Fortune is what is ahead of you. Remain humble, keep going. The wind in your sails, the breath of life, the ruach will push you, is continuously breathing through your life, being the wind in your sails, pushing you forward. Remember that you are lovable, you are already loved. The fulfillment of your gifts is still on. It's still on. You're still in this thing. You're still in the race. Keep going. Do not give up, because the Wheel of Fortune, just the fulfillment of your gifts is going to bring the dreams of your heart, the desires of your heart. It's going to bring it. It's going to bring it. And I set the intention that this will indeed encounter whoever it's meant for right on time, right when you need to hear this. And it is going to be the confirmation for you to not give up. I feel emotional from the Spirit. Like I feel the heart of the Spirit, like wanting to spur you on to be like, you got this, you got this. And that girl, I saw a clip of her after, oh man, after the race, like right after the race, she's hugging her coach and her coach is like, you did it. And she's like, that was the hardest race I've ever ran, or something like that. Like that was the hardest competition of my life. She said something like that, and it's Olympics, so it's like, yeah, go figure. I still have chills, by the way, just like unstoppable. I'm trying to wrap my blanket because I just am like, but anyway, so she's like, that was the hardest race of my life or something like that. And guess what her coach said? He didn't say like, you've arrived. He said, it had to be hard. And I think as a guy, I honestly couldn't even tell in the video, but it doesn't matter. The coach said, you had to do it because it was preparing you for something more. This chick just, I'm pretty sure, won the gold medal at the Olympics. And her coach is such a coach that he's not like, yep, you did it, you've arrived, now you're done. He's like, you had to go through that hardest run of your life to prepare you for something more. Like, what amazing foresight. What a coach to not be like, yeah, this is the top of it and that's the end. Like, no, he's like, there's something more for you. He has such a great vision of life to know this is not the end for her. Like, yeah, that's probably one of the greatest accomplishments that she'll ever complete, achieve, whatever. And yet her coach isn't being like, congratulations, this is the end for you. It was like, yeah, that was hard and you did that. And it's so that it could prepare you for the next thing. So do not give up because there's always more ahead of you. Maybe this message is also for somebody who feels like they've already done their greatest thing. In the word, it says, and in the end, the young will dream dreams the young will see visions and the old will dream dreams. Do not subscribe to the lie of this realm that says that once you've reached a certain age, like now it's time to just go into retirement and sail, or just let your body freaking rot and like don't dream. We don't be dreaming anymore because we're old now. F that S, GTFO, GTFOH. Get out of here with that ish, because it says that the prophecy, like the vision of divinity is that we would all be dreaming dreams like till the end. So do not, if you're, even if you feel like your greatest days are behind you, that's wrong. It's just wrong. Maybe you've lived some really amazing things. Maybe you've done some really great accomplishments, but there is still fulfillment of gifts for you. The Spirit sent me here to say that. And it was so strong in my atmosphere. I had to come on and be like, okay, there's good news for you. Do not give up. Do not give in. Don't allow yourself to subscribe to that BS that like it's all behind you. There's still more fulfillment of gifts for you. Go after that creative endeavor. Remember that you are crowned with royalty, that you are loved now and you are lovable, and you are already loved. You are being loved right now. Even if you don't experience it in your 3D, you are being loved by your divine spirit team. And remember that humility is key, because whatever's coming for you is probably going to be enough that it makes you be like, yeah, I got it like that, like maybe I am special. Like, so just remain humble and love people from this space of remembering what it's like to not have it always like sparkling, glittering as gold, whatever that phrase is. That doesn't even count. That doesn't even apply. I hope you got the message. I pray that this reaches who it's meant to reach. I pray that the spirit of revelation would spell this all out for you in a way that makes sense to you. And please leave a comment if this blessed you, even if it's just an emoji or a like or a save or a share. I appreciate you all helping the beloved collective go out and find the people who are meant to find this. And by sharing and liking and subscribing and saving, we want to go out to the people who feel like they are doing this alone and remind them that they're not alone. Because how many of us know, probably every single person here has had that season where it feels so lonely, especially if you're a divine weirdo like I am. There are times where you're like, I'm not sure if I will ever fully relate with anyone, you know? But then as your tribe starts coming through and the spiritual confirmations start coming through, it's like, okay, it's just a season. It's probably that season where we're in that cocoon. English words right now are all of a sudden escaping me. Is it called a cocoon? When you're in the transition, transforming from a caterpillar to a butterfly, or in a dragonfly from the fish version to the flying version, when you're laying on that rock just baking in the sun thinking your life is over and it's done now. Do not subscribe to that. There's still fulfillment of your gifts. You still have hidden gifts within you that you don't even know really are there. Or maybe they're lost dreams that you thought were long gone. You're like, well, I thought it was gonna be, ooh, okay, this is a quantum intercession moment. We speak life to every dead dream that appears to be dead, but really is just dormant. And that actually has divine identity associated with it. And we speak life into your timeline right now, according to what is written from outside of time, whatever your divine identity is, whatever the dreams and desires of your heart is, because that is linked to other people who are bound to find it and who are going to be lit up when they experience you being your truest divine self. I'm excited. Be blessed, be well, be free, and thank you for letting me know below how this resonated and what dream came to mind. And especially once it comes to fruition, come back to this video, please, and give me those updates. Okay? Okay, bye.